Good evening, and welcome to Sean's Little Check-In. I know it's been a number of months since I last did one, but I have been inspired of late. Tonight, I just wanted to show a little video of me in the midst here of a cooking project. Cooking is not something that I have a history of doing much of at all, and historically I've left it up to my husband to do all the cooking. But recently, as I've posted for friends on Facebook, I have had a major change in my diet for my health. And no, not because a doctor told me to, but because I myself decided that's what I needed to do. I needed to really eat more vegetables, way less carbohydrates, simple ones that is, and less sugar, and drink less alcohol. Those are the main things that come to mind. So I just wanted to briefly go over what I've been doing. This is my second batch I've been making of green vegetable soup, which is a wonderful hearty dish, and you can really have a lot of leeway with what you put in it. And so a few people on Facebook asked me for the recipe of what I did a few days ago, and now I'm making my second batch. It's a little different than my first batch, but here we are with what I'm in the midst of on my stove and in my kitchen. This is kale. That is about half a bag of organic kale that's steaming right now. It's the last vegetable to be cooked, and that's going to go then in the rest of the mix. Over here is part of some stir fry of onions, garlic, zucchini, and mushrooms, with a little bit of cilantro from my garden and also fresh basil from my garden put in at the end. That is going to go where some of it's already gone, which is over in the blender here that I'm in the middle of, as you can see, of making the soup. And for liquid, I have been using hemp beverage. You also can use almond milk too, if you wish. But that's what I've been doing. So about 2 cups of hemp beverage to all of this, which would be about 1 small bunch of broccoli, 1 good-sized zucchini, about 8 inches in length and 2 inches or so around in girth, 6 mushrooms, half a small onion that I chopped up, 4 cloves of garlic. As I said, I think before, that is about half a bag there, or just under half a bag of kale. And then in terms of the other vegetable I have is, what is the other vegetable? The other day it was asparagus. I'm not cooking with asparagus tonight. It's something else. Well, let's see here. I said kale, I said zucchini, a little bit of green beans from dinner tonight. It's just a few mouthfuls. And I think those are the main dishes of vegetables that are going in. I'll remember it later anyway. Tonight and a few nights ago, it's sort of kind of getting mixed together as I try and remember while I'm talking here. But really, you can put in whatever amount you want to make as big a serving as you like. Really, the amount of liquid you put in is to your taste of how you want the soup to be. Do you want it to be more liquidy? Do you want it to be a bit thicker, almost like a gazpacho? You can have this cold or hot. I found that after refrigerating my other batch for a whole day or so, the flavors really settled in. And the cilantro went more to the background, which was a relief for me, because at first I thought I put in too much cilantro. So anyway, oh, that's right. It's important to also add, for more liquid and consistency, is olive oil, which is a very healthy oil to use. I put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in the mix. And I end up getting a good whole blender full of soup. It's several servings. I would say probably about at least 8 servings, something like that. So really I'm going by feel here. I'm not really using a lot of measuring, except for the olive oil. I did use a tablespoon, and I have used a cup to measure the amount of hemp milk. And as I think I just said, you can use almond milk instead, unsweetened that is, not flavored. And that way you have a dairy-free, substantial, nice, hearty vegetable soup. So for those who wanted to know the recipe, there you have it. Any questions, feel free to post in the comments. And have a good evening, everyone, and enjoy. And eat healthy.